All right, moving on to 11.2, closing costs. So here's a couple of percentages that you can get for dollar amounts. Make sure that you remember the bed mass, where you are separating these two and you do those two first and then you add them together, just like they did it here. So you have $95 is 1%, and 2.5% of that is $20.50. When you add them together, it's $115.50. Okay, so we have Camille as a realtor. She helps her clients plan for closing costs when buying a home. What do closing costs pay for? Well, closing costs, lawyers, they make sure property title is transferred properly and all documents are correct. You give them, I don't know, like $10,000. You have home insurance. It protects the buyer in case of the property damage. There is property damage or theft. And then you have to pay sometimes for home inspection. And that identifies problems that the buyer knows what repairs are needed for the home. Okay, moving on to the examples. So Kim wants to buy a house that costs $264,500. How much is land transfer tax? So this is another tax that you have to pay on houses. A land transfer tax is paid when the owner of a property changes. So every time a house gets a new owner, these taxes are filed and they go to the government. Who else, right? Okay, so the way that Manitoba land transfer tax works, on the first 30 grand, there's 0%. So 0% of 30,000 is 0. On the next 60,000, so from $30,001 to 90,000, it's 0.5%, so that's $300. And then from next 60,000 is 1%, that's 600. Next 50,000 is 1.5%, that's 750. And anything over 200,000 is 2%. So 2% of the remainder of the house cost of $64,000 is $1,290. So the solution for this example: complete the Manitoba land transfer tax chart. How much is the land transfer tax for the house Kim wants to buy? The total for all 5 rows that we just did is almost $3 grand, $2,940. So pretty steep when buying a house. Okay, let's move on to the practice problems for this short part of the unit. Okay, so let's see here. What do I want? I'll do every second one. I'll do 1 and 3. You guys do 2 and 4. Okay, so we have Sabine is buying a home in Winnipeg, Manitoba. She is paying $385,000. How much is the land transfer tax? On the first 200 is $1,650, just like we calculated in the previous chart. And then the remainder, anything over 200,000, was 2%. So you go 2% times the remainder was 185. That will be $3,700. Then you have to total land transfer tax is going to be those two combined, so 1,650 plus 3,700. That'll give you a total of $3,550. And sorry for my poor writing, my hand is messed up right now. We did the hints already. Okay, that's how quick and easy that one is. 2 is you. Let's do number 3. Sabine has saved 2% of the house price for closing costs. She must pay the listed cost of the right and the taxes from question 1 and 2. Does Sabine have enough money? Oh, I have to... I guess these are all connected. Well, I can still do it. So we'll take 2% of the house price of the house price. House price was 385 from question 1. And that'll give us a value of 7,700. Next, we have to add our first answer in the first question plus our second answer. So I'll give you the answer of that is 1230.03. So at least you'll know if you did number 2 right. Plus 450 plus 300. So we're adding all of these as well. Plus 75 and another 350. So that'll give you a total of 7,755 and 3 cents. Does she have enough money? Well, this is actually greater, so no. She needs, how much more? $55 more. Okay, so that's the 2 questions. You guys do that and figure out the monthly payment at the end.